Namaskar students, as we have discussed about group frequency distribution table. So based on this concept, we will do some problem. So here in the question it is written, the weekly wages in rupees of 30 workers in a factory are, here some numbers are there. You have to make, using a telemarks, make a frequency table with intervals 800 to 810, 810 to 820 and so on. So now the first thing we need to decide in class interval, because we know this that class interval has come from the concept group, right? So first we need to decide the in class interval. Here to class interval already it is given, that is 800 to 810 and 810 to 820. Okay, so first column would be groups, that is class intervals. Second is telemark, and third one will be the frequency. So the first column, the question itself says that the class interval something should be in this slot 800 to 810 and 810 to 820, right? So looking at the two class interval, what do we see? We see that the upper limit of first class interval that is 810, alright, and the lower limit of second class interval, that is 800, both are 810, that means both are same. This shows that this is exclusive class interval. Okay, got it? Now what is the class size? Because here upper limit is 810 and the lower limit is 800. So what will be the size? It will be 810 minus 800, it will be 10. So throughout we have to maintain the class size is 10. But for the third class interval, because first class interval we have written, you see, 800 to 810, 810 to 820. For the third class interval, the lower limit should be 820, right? Lower limit should be 820 and the upper limit should be 830. That means the difference, you see the size, the difference is only 10. Again the fourth 830 to 840, again fifth 840 to 850, then 850 to 860. Up to how much we have to go? You have to see here what is the highest number. You see here the highest number is 898. 898 is there, right? 898 is there. That means we have to go up to 900, so that all the numbers should be put inside the telemark, inside the class intervals. Okay, so let's do it. Let's count. Okay, now next is 800 to 810. You have to see, okay, from exclusive class interval what we have learned, if 800 to 810, that means we have to count 800 to 809. 810 we should not count. 810 will count in the second group, right? So 800 we have to see, now we have to count. So let's see, 800. The first is, you see, 804 1, 808 2, 806, right? So here how many numbers are there? Below 810 it will be 3. So 1, 2 and 3. Now next is 810 to 820. That means 810 to 819 we have to count. It will be, so if I will see, it will be 812. One we have got, and another 810. So that means these groups we have got only two numbers, so the frequency is 2. Here 3 numbers, 3 sticks, so frequency is 3. Next is 820 to 830, that means up to 29 we have to see. 820 to 829, so it will be 821. We have got 820, then second is only 1, so it will be 1 stick. Next is 830 to 840, so 830 to 839 we have to count, right? So it is 831, 835 2, 835 again 3, then 36 4, up to 39 you have to count, right? 5, 833 6, then 800 again 7, then 8, and here it is 9. So up to how much? It is 9. 9 you how we will do? 1 2 3 4, then 5 diagonal line, 6 7 8 9, right? Like this 840 to 850, that means 840 to 849. So 149, right? 2, then again 843, 4, another 890, 840 to 50, and yes, 845. So here 5. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. Next 850 to 860, it will be 50 to 60, it will be 1 and only 1, so it will be 1. Next 860 to 870, it will be 3, so 1 2 3. 870 to 880, again 1. 880 to 890, again 1, and 890 to 900, it is 1 2 3 4. So after counting we have got. So this completes the group frequency distribution table. So important thing is to decide here to class interval. After that, too easy only, right? Now we will make, because the next question it is given. You see the next question. Draw a histogram for the frequency table for the data in question number 3. That means this question, okay? This question. And answer the following. That means you have to draw the histogram, right? Okay. So the next question is, draw a histogram for the frequency table made for the data in question number 3. So as in the question number 3 we have made that table. So now you have to we have to see the table. After that, with the help of this table you have to draw the that histogram, and with the help of this histogram we have to solve the question. Which group has the maximum number of workers, like how many workers earn rupees 850 and more, and how many workers earn less than 850. Okay, so now we will draw a histogram. As the class interval already given 800 to 810, 810 to 820, like this. So you have to give 800, 810, 820, okay. And the y-axis, you have to write number of workers, and the x-axis, it is weekly wages. So 800 to 810, what you have got? We have got only 3 that workers. So obviously up to 3 the bar graph will be there. And as from 810 again 820 is there, so that we have seen that simple bar graph, the width of the difference between the two bar graph, the distance between the two bar graph, something is there, is equal. But here no gap will be there, because 800 to 800, and from 810 only you started the next group, so that means you have to you should not give any gap. From there only you have to draw another bar, that is 810 to 820. We have seen from the table that 810 to 820 only two members was there, so that's why up to 2 given. Next again 820 to 830. So from 800 that lower limit of 810 to 820, lower limit is 820, but 800 that upper limit is 820, but from 820 to 830 again the lower limit is similar to the upper limit of second one, so that's why we should not give any gap. From there only you have to draw, so you have to draw like this, you know these things. So from the bar graph and double bar graph you know how to draw. Okay, so that the most important is how you have to choose the scale. So how we will choose? So here you see 10 small box is there, and 10 small squares we have taken 1 person. Understood? So you have to write the scale equal to 10 small squares is 1 person. Okay, so I hope you have understood how to draw the histogram. So we have got first one is bar graph, then pictograph, then bar graph, then double bar graph, and this is another type of graph. This is histogram. There is no gap in between two graph. Okay, so next based on this graph we have to solve some questions also. As from the table, or you can say from the that graph, we have seen that the first question is what is the maximum number of workers. You see here the frequency is highest in 9, so the maximum number of workers is the class interval, it is between 830 to 840. That's why I have written in the first answer 830 to 840 is the group having maximum number of frequency 9. So number 2 question was that how many workers are there is 850 and equal to 850 or more than 850. You see here after 840 to 850, that means where the lower limit is 850, so you have to count from there. So they have told equal to for 850 or more than 850. So from the 850 to 860, from that level you have to count down. Okay, so the 850 to 860 it is 1, then again 860 to 870 it is 3, then again 1, then 1, after that 4. So together it is 10. Understood? And the next third one is how many workers is less than 850 rupees has got. So less than 850 rupees, that means up to 840 to 851 group is there, up to this much. From up to this much you have to count. The first frequency is 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 and plus 5. So together it is 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 5, that is 20. Understood now? So that more than 850, that means from 850 to 860 the down you have to count, and the less than 850, that means up to 840 to 850 you have to count. Understood? So hope you have understood the concept of histogram and the class interval too. Next class we will discuss pie chart. Okay, thank you.